Hi guys, this is Dawn with Furtastic Friends, and today I'm going to show you how I made this lighted Christmas picture. It's very easy and cost only a few dollars to make. So let me show you what you need in order to make this. You will need a pair of scissors. You will need either a card or maybe a gift bag or something, a pretty picture of some kind that you would like to frame and then light up. You also need a screwdriver with a Phillips head, 2 AA batteries, some permanent glue such as E6000 or Gorilla Glue, and you will need something to poke the holes so that the lights will show through. And I have this set of piercing tools I bought at the Dollar Tree. One is very thin and one's a bit thicker. We'll be using both of these. The thin one will poke the hole through the front. Then you'll use the thicker one to push the hole back through from the back so that it makes a smooth hole for the light. And then you'll also need a picture frame with an easel on the back. And that frame size depends on what size picture you decide to frame. You will also need, oops, it's caught on the tape. You will need some LED wire lights because these don't get hot. I got these also at the Dollar Tree. Now this one has 12 lights on it, and it works out really well for something that's about this size. This is about a 5x7, I think. So if you go anything larger than this, you might want to get something that has a few more lights on it, like maybe 15 or 20. You could still use the 12, but if you want something with a few more lights, you might want to get something from Michael's or Joann's that has, a few more lights on it than this. But if you want to keep your budget down, just go to the Dollar Tree and get the 12 count LED lights. This is found in the floral section at Dollar Tree. Okay, that's what you need. So let's get started. Okay guys, now the first thing you're going to want to do, and of course you want to do this first because you definitely do not want to find out that your lights don't work. So I've already taken mine out of the package, and there's a tiny little screw on the back. You want to unscrew that, put in your AA batteries. But before I screw this back in, okay, yeah, they work. And then you can screw the cover back on. Okay, so now we know the lights work. Now you need to decide on, I'm not going to be doing a little one, but I wanted to show you that you can even do, a small one like this. And just pick a small frame for that. I have this beautiful card that I'm thinking about doing because I love all the snowflakes that I could pick and light up. There's also this beautiful snowman, and I could pick the snowflakes and some of the random snow. I could pick his eyes and then maybe some of his buttons, the poinsettia. You just have to pick 12 random places that you want the lights to light up. And you want to kind of spread it out so that they're not too close together, so that way, it lights up nicely. I also found this beautiful, sorry for my camera shaking, I've got it attached to this little table. I found this cute kitty cat looking out of a window, and I thought that would be cute to light up some of the snowflakes and the little snowman. And this one doesn't have to stay this size. If I wanted to, I could probably cut it down just a little bit to make it smaller, and then that way the picture itself wouldn't be so big. I could cut out this bottom part right here, but keep most of his tail, and then cut along that side right there. And I might do that. But if you want to keep the whole picture and it's from a gift bag and it's got the holes at the top, just take a scrap piece of the gift bag and glue it to the top, and those now kind of look like some of the snowflakes that are in the picture. See, I did the same thing with this one. See, you can barely tell that it's there because I used some scrap pieces of the gift bag to cover up the holes. So, yeah. And then this gift bag actually came with glitter on it, which would probably make the LED lights sparkle even more if they were on here. And this is just the whole bag that the snowman came on that I haven't cut yet. Okay, so right here I have a 5x7 frame, but the frame itself is actually bigger. The center part is 5x7. So with this picture frame, you have a 2-for-1. I could keep and just use this for the card and use the mat to frame it. Or, I can take out the card and take out the mat and then use the entire picture frame for the gift bag pictures to frame. So basically that's all you got to do. You just got to decide on what you want to do. Now, if you're going to use a card, you're going to have to cut it in half. So just fold it along the natural seam and cut off the back part. If you are using a gift bag, this is too thin. You're going to have to get a piece of, say, leftover cardboard, some thin cardboard, like some cardstock, something like that, and glue it to the back before you make your holes. It's just got to be a little sturdy so that you can tape the lights to the back. And that's all you got to do. So let me go ahead and get my pictures prepped on which one I'm going to use, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I was going to do the kitty cat, but because this was taken off of a gift bag and I had to glue on, what I did was I took the other half of the gift card and glued it to the back of the gift bag picture. It needs to dry first before I can poke holes in it. So that one's going to have to be put to the side. So I'm going to show you what to do on this one instead. Okay, so first let me go ahead and take my picture frame apart. The back comes off. And all of that comes out. You can leave the glass and the border in there because I am using that with this one. Put that to the side. And now I've got to pick out 12 places, and I'm going to take the thin one piercing tool first. The thicker one will come later. So where do I want the lights to show up on this picture? Well, an obvious one would be this wreath above the farmhouse. So that's one. And this snowflake, this snowflake, this snowflake. So that's 4. This one. I'm trying to get them scattered so they'll light up the whole picture. And you can see the holes. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should do the top of the birdie. That's 6. And the bottom of the birdie is 7. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 5 more that I need to put down at the bottom of the screen now. Okay, I'm going to put one here. I need 4 more. And now I need 3 more. So those 3 will probably go on the post box here to round it out. So I'm going to put one. Sometimes you can turn it over and get an idea. Now see, I have a big empty space right here, so that would be where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 3 more to put right here. How about I just do one here under, I guess, the US, right here at this pull button. One right here, and one right there. I still have a slight gap right there, but that's okay. Because I only have 12, that's all I have an option of. Okay, now we're done with the thin puncture tool. Now get out your thick one. And you're going to turn your picture over and go back through the other side and wiggle it and make the hole. I'm sorry that my camera is shaking, guys. But you're going to go through those holes. And this is going to make the hole wider so that when you tape down the little LED bulb or light, it's going to shine through. Let me go ahead and finishing poking through all those holes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm done punching my holes. Now this is where I don't want to say it's tricky, but it can be a little time consuming. You want to unwound your lights, and you want to put your battery pack at the top of the picture with the screw side facing down. Or actually, it really doesn't matter because you can turn it back either way when you get done. But you want to make sure that's at the top of the picture and work your way around and then come back up with the tail end of your lights. And then we're going to glue this to the back of the picture frame so that you can turn it off and on by just reaching behind the picture. Now you're going to glue your lights in place. I'm sorry, not glue, tape them in place. And wherever you start, it's up to you. but you get a lot of space in between each light. See? So you're going to have to do some looping and finagling to take up some of that space in between the holes, and then tape it down in place. So that's what I'm about to do. So I'm probably going to start on this one and work my way and end on this one and come up. That's my idea anyways. And you definitely want to work with the lights on, because that allows you to see that the light is on the hole. And they love to pop out of place. So be prepared to use a lot of tape. Baby Precious, don't. Now I came in here to work because I knew you would get on the desk in the kitchen. And now you're bothering me out here. I don't need a furry co-host right now. So see, you just got to loop it and move it around. Until the light is over the hole. And every once in a while, you're going to have to untwist your wire because it starts to get really twisty because you're twisting it. Oh, sorry, don't mean to go out of frame. And I was telling you how inexpensive this is, especially if you use the Christmas cards, which I will be using as Christmas cards, but by taking just one or two of the Christmas cards and making a lighted picture frame. How many are in a box? Oh. There are 14 in a box, and the box only cost $1. So that's, you know what, less than 10 cents a card. Then the picture frame is $1, and the lights were $1. So you're looking at probably only $2.50 to make this, because you also are including some Scotch tape here and some glue. And it's a beautiful light up item that you can put out every year. Now you don't, actually, you know what? You don't even have to use Christmas decor. You could make this for Valentine's Day. You could make this for Mother's Day. If someone has a favorite saying or has something that's has a great deal of memory to them, say regarding a lost pet or family member, you could do that with this as well. And do the same process. Put the holes in it and then glue some lights on the back. And they would have a cherished memento to light up whenever they want. Okay guys, I'm going to finish getting these last few lights and I'll meet you back at the top. Okay guys, as you can see, I've got all the lights in, I taped to the holes, and then here's my battery pack. Now we all have to do is assemble. I've got my frame back, which, like I said, we left the glass and the, don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that right now, but we're going to put that back in. And just to make sure that it stays in place, we're going to take just a couple pieces of very small tape. because with the added lights and the battery pack, it has added some weight to the card. So, okay, now I'm going to put this, just like I'm putting a picture back in. Put down my little tabs. Okay, everything's secure. Now, the next thing we will do is we're going to glue this to the back of the picture. You want to make sure that you glue this side to the picture frame, not the side that has the screw. Reason being is because if the batteries were to die, you want to be able to unscrew it and put in new batteries. If you glue it down this way, you will not be able to get to the batteries. So, we're going to glue this down with some Gorilla Glue. You don't want to use hot glue because this is plastic and you don't want it to melt or damage the components on the inside. So, there we go, guys. There is our lighted Christmas picture. Isn't it pretty? That's all it is to it. You can pick any picture you want and add in the lights. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off my lights. And I'm going to use some Gorilla Glue to glue this in place. And when it's done, I'll be back to show you, which will probably be tomorrow because it takes a while for that to cure. And I'm also going to make the kitty cat picture. Once that picture has dried, I'll go ahead and make it and then show you the finished product at the end of the video. Thanks, guys. I'll be back. Okay, guys. I finished the cardinal on the mailbox, which is on the right. And then I also today finished the kitty cat that's looking out the window at the snowman. So there are the two lighted Christmas pictures. And I hope you enjoyed watching how to make them. And if you're new to my channel, I really hope you'll subscribe. And as always, love, hugs, and kitty kisses. And this week is Christmas. Hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. Bye, guys.